Hello everyone. When you type in the word Illumina Publications, you will see Illumina Publications, you will see other YouTube channels that belong to the same person. Okay, so another channel is called Mind and Eye Opener. Mind, and the word and is one letter. Mind and Eye Opener. This particular video that we're looking at on the screen is called Truth About Saturn and YouTuber Triple Cross, aka Agbe Benipa. That's me. So, what is this all about? Well, a couple of days ago I said that if Illumina Publications, the lady who goes by the name, just the first name, Christina, doesn't do what she needs to do of removing the lies and continues pushing the lies via trying to get YouTube to give me a strike, which happened, and being sneaky, then I will continue, I would do what I have to do. And what do I have to do? I have to put out all the information. I want to put out all of our email exchanges so that those who are interested will know the entire story, not just a one-sided lie, not even a one-sided truth, a one-sided scheme, machination. So when Christina posted this, she posted 3 email exchanges, and she lied about life insurance, me using life insurance to recruit her. She called it a pyramid. She said I was a scammer, and so forth. So we'll find out. So she posted a video here. This is the original video, 29 minutes and 59 seconds, that I posted on my channel, and she has it on her WordPress site. Okay, so she has that. She also, now she has it posted on her YouTube channel, one of her YouTube channels, right? So the one she sent me, she talked over the video using my name and so forth, trying to sweet talk me and giving me lip service. So these are the things that she posted post me exposing her. If you look at the title here, it says, "Is YouTube Triple Cross, aka Agbe Benipa, a nutcase?" Okay, insult. Look at the 2 different sets of eyes. What is this? I don't know what the yin yang, or one is normal, one is crazy. I don't know. But so that's what I want to delve deeper into. I want to delve deeper into the fact that she reveals only a part of the whole picture and twist some of the facts. So we're going to look at all of the emails exchanges, minus the contact info. I took out the contact info. I took out the email addresses so that I won't have any problem with YouTube. And so before we begin, though, keep in mind that let's see. Okay, well, I lost my train of thought. Let's just get right into it. I'm sure it'll come back to me later. Okay, so alright, so again, removing all identifiers and personal information identifiers. So I'm keeping the first name. So Illumina Publications, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I need to find the YouTube videos that she made slandering me and then posting the link to her WordPress page, which is a violation of YouTube policies, which I have already reported the videos that she's done. So it goes both ways. Christina. Okay, so this is the very first email that I received from Christina. Illumina Publications, that's her YouTube name, one of her YouTube names. She says, hello, my name is Christina, and I recently found you on YouTube a couple or so days ago, and I'm totally amazed by the information you share on your videos, namely transgenderism, among other things. I'm aware of some of the things you speak about, such as source and this fake world we're entrapped in, but I was not aware of all, capitalized, these people being transgenders. I was literally shocked, but somehow not really, if you know what I mean. Okay, so she's not really shocked, because later she'll say that, oh really, I was really surprised, or to something to that effect, when she tries to cover her ass. Let's continue. I was born in Brazil, but have been living in the US most of my life. I'm 58 years old. I'm trying to get by with services such as hand reading and Vedic astrology, being the first my preferred and most popular service. I'm creating a palmistry course in Portuguese, which I'm hoping to bring me some financial relief, as I so desperately need. I haven't been able to find a job since I was laid off from my government contract in 2012, and I suspect I have been blacklisted somewhere because I shared my views with my government colleagues and even got involved in a legal battle with one of them as a witness to her abuses by then our mutual boss, and that's why I suspect I've been blacklisted somewhere unknown to me. Every single job I apply for, nobody calls me, and this is going on since 2012. So I found financial solace in palmistry and astrology services, which I always enjoyed and had an interest in these subjects. Having said that, it got my attention when you mentioned in your latest video, parentheses, the red pill, about selling life insurance. Okay, she says it got her attention. I have a small crowd of followers. She has over 4 million views. Check all of her channels. But most of them are Brazilians. Some live in the US and others in other parts of the world, but most in Brazil. Are these folks a potential clientele? I have no experience in sales, and in fact, I kind of suck at it, but somehow I feel life insurance wouldn't be that hard to sell. What do you think? Cheers! And she leaves her site info below. Okay, so her second email, again, the first was when? August 20th at 2:11 p.m. I don't know if the timing is accurate. Okay, second email from Christina. Sorry to bother you, but I'm sort of hooked onto your information, and I just came across your books on Amazon. My books on Amazon. My books don't sell. I lost $15,000, and so far I've gotten about maybe a dozen notices to correct the account. I don't bother with it. Haven't made a dime. I would love to invite you to post on my blog. Okay, pay attention to that. I would love to invite you to post on my blog in Spanish, as I perceive you're fluent in it. My blog is in Portuguese, but I'm sure the audience there, mostly Brazilians, lots of Portuguese folks from Portugal, and a few Spanish speakers, will read and not only appreciate your information, but also learn profound truths from. My website, where I'm the webmaster and also author, works as social media, where I can create a group just for you. I also have courses there, where you would be also welcome to post courses if you wish. I'm addicted to truth. She's not addicted to truth, she's addicted to lies. I'm addicted to truth, and that's probably what attracted me to your channel. Bullshit. let me know. Cheers. So she's asking me, right? And I was happy. Here's somebody who is interested in helping us, get out the information so the universe can be a better place. That's what I thought at first. And then my suspicions. Okay, so I wrote back to her. Hello, Christina. Absolutely. I'll check it out tonight. Right now, I have to tend to a few things I promised my mother. Did you get my email with the Zoom link for tomorrow's meeting? Okay, so I asked her about that because she didn't say anything. She writes back, sure, take your time. Yes, I did, and just replied back. Okay, thank you. So Saturday, August 22, August 22nd, 9:45 a.m. It says 9 days ago. I wrote, Buenos dias, Christina. I'd like to hear your thought on the Zoom presentation. This is like 2 days after, was it two? Yeah. A day or, no, it was 2 days after she was supposed to check out the presentation. I didn't hear back from her. I assumed, I made an assumption, but I didn't want to accept that assumption because it's an assumption that she wasn't interested because she didn't, 2 whole days had gone by and she didn't check out the presentation by the marketing director on Zoom. But I wrote to her anyway. So she replied, hello Agbe, unfortunately I wasn't able to watch the video because my internet via my cell phone service went out all afternoon, causing major delays on my work, which I had to rush to fulfill when was finally restored in the evening when will be another one. Okay, so internet was off on your phone and your computer? You're running that whole entire site on your phone? Really? Yeah, right. Okay, so I see my own email here, which I didn't delete that, so I'll just leave it. Who cares? No, I erased it. Again, this is not her email, it's mine. So I wrote to her. You can see that this is more than 3 email exchanges, right? So far. So I wrote to her, Buenas tardes, Cristina. Acabo de enviarte un mensaje, pero el sistema no lo envió. No sé lo que está pasando con el internet. Sí, hay presentaciones los lunes, martes, miércoles y viernes a la misma hora. Pienso con el mismo código. Si algo cambia, te avisaré. Have a good afternoon. So basically I told her that, there would be other Zoom presentations to use the same code, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if the code changes, I will let her know. This is from me again. Buenas tardes. Yes, there is one on Monday. Did I just read that? Oh, it's the English version. Okay, she writes, Illumina Publications. Oh, okay, cool, thanks. Illumina Publications, Sunday, August 23, 2020, 44 a.m. It says, Agbe, please consider joining my site. If you do, a profile page is automatically created for you where you can share all your Spanish videos, your books, whatever you want, because I know it will be cool and interesting. I want my audience to be exposed to your content. I can also create a group for us to interact in Portuguese, Spanish, English there. It would be super nice to have you there. Please consider. And she gives her info. All right. Now, this is me. Okay, so keep in mind, so she's asked more than once now for me to join her. Okay, this is coming from me. I wrote, Bonjour, Christina. Definitely, I will. Thank you for the invitation. And she writes, "That's awesome to know, Agbe. Thank you for accepting it." There's this little smiley face here. Triple cross. Okay, so I wrote to her, "Thank you for wanting to spread the message. I just created my account on her site, but I'm having a difficult time," it says time, it should be time, "uploading videos. I went to the section where it says to export data, but it didn't help. I even clicked on the email message I received. Is there a specific section I should go to in order to do it?" She wrote, you're more than welcome, Agbe. Love to have you there. In order for you to upload videos, I need to install a plugin to the website, but there is a limit to 1 gigabyte files. I think need to confirm that. If you want to share links of videos already posted somewhere, that you can do freely on your profile. Let me check on the plugin for video uploading and I'll let you know when that's done. You can upload photos to your profile. So I started doing it. Luminat writes again, Sunday, August 23rd, 9 p.m. Hi Agbe. I was looking into the uploading of video files and unfortunately that's not possible via the dashboard of the site itself, meaning PT and it has to be done by accessing wordpress.com. If you have an account with them, since I haven't done this for any other user before, that should have been a red flag. I'm assuming you would have to log into your WordPress account and my site, since I haven't done this for any other user before. Okay. And my site will likely be listed there for you as a site where you are member. You would then click on that site, go to media on the left column, and then videos at the top, and upload there. If I make you an author on a site. As of now, you're a registered user with the ability to use a site dashboard to post things on your profile page only. If you want the ability to post blog postings and videos, I'll have to upgrade you as an author on the site, but it doesn't end there for video postings, and you will have to go through wordpress.com to do that. And I explain more below. To avoid all this, I can give you access to Google Drive, to my Google Drive, where you can post files such as video, JPEGs, etc. And then I can create a posting for you, including the video, if you wish, using these assets. Or the other way around would be giving me access to a folder in your Google Drive where I can go and grab the asset and you wish me to add to a blog posting such as the text, images, video file, etc. and assign you as the author of the posting. I use VideoPress provided by WordPress to their paid members as my video hosting, and the account is connected with my site, but I don't use a site to upload video, as WordPress does not allow it to be that way, done that way. I use WordPress.com, which connects my account to my site to upload video files, and then the video files I upload at WordPress.com show up in my media library within I then embed these video files into a blog post or in my video library as a stand-alone video posting. VideoPress does not perform very well with video files that are larger than 1.5 gigabytes or 1500 megabytes. I don't believe I'm limited in the space to upload video files, but I know for sure I can never upload a video file that's larger than 1.5 gigabyte, and if I try, I lose connection to them before the file can finish uploading, having to start all over again just to lose the connection again and again. What I had in mind was for you to share things you already have posted on the internet on your profile page, which gives you the ability to add images to the postings in your timeline feed, or PDFs if you wish, if you want more than that. Then we need to go through one of the routes suggested above. Let me know which you prefer. Let's take the Google Drive method. I'll play. This is what I wrote to her. Good evening, Christina. Let's take the Google Drive method. I played with it a bit to figure it out, but I think that would be the easiest way. I don't know if you know, but I have a lot of videos. I wrote CEOs, videos, nearly 700, mostly because the book recordings took up space. Okay, so Christina writes back. Okay, just keep in mind that Google Drive for free users only allows up to 13 gigabyte of space, I believe, but we can work that out in different ways. One, uploading, doing the work with it, and then deleting the file to make room for others. 2, spread among different free accounts. 3, placing the files everywhere it's free, like at Dropbox, etc. Another way also is creating a lbryt.tv account. lbry.tv account, connecting it to your YouTube channel, and let them mirror your entire channel there at lbry.tv. Once that's done, I can download your video files from there, as they make that easily available to all users. I have an account with them, but I deleted all my videos from there since I created my own video library where I want my content to be exclusively posted. Just let me know whichever way you do, and we'll take it from there. So I wrote back to her Monday, August 24th. Hi Christina, yes, I will definitely keep it in mind for Google Drive. I'll delete them as I go along. I sent you 6 videos. I tried to give you mostly some of the big picture stuff. I haven't sent the reincarnation stuff yet, but they are the most important. The first videos that I made when I understood what my mission was. By the way, this is my last incarnation before returning to Source, so I appreciate the information being in other places when I leave. Agbe. Christina wrote back. That's awesome, Agbe. I feel that this is also my last incarnation as per my Vedic horoscope, which brings up the very subject of one of your videos about Saturn. Okay, lady, this is not an opinion. I didn't ask how you feel. Okay, do you know? Okay, so you're definitely not going anywhere anytime soon. I am aware of the fallacies, so she continues. I am aware of the fallacies of astrology, especially Western astrology. I studied and practiced Indian astrology, and also because my friend Brazilian author Domingos Yetzi, who's in contact with ET since he was 8 years old, he's 85 now, has taught me a lot about our solar system and 13 planets in it. But I still offer Astrovedic reports, which are computerized, as I still need to make a living, and also because the people ask me for them. I intend to stop offering Vedic astrology reports as soon as I can replace it with another source of income. Hopefully soon. My preferred and most popular service at the moment is hand analysis, which I find more organic and hence more precise. I'm creating a palmistry course and hoping for some source of income in it. I wish I didn't need money. She's writing that. I wish I didn't need money. I agree with her, but it came from her first. If that was the case, I would do only these expositions all day long for the rest of my life here. I feel we have a lot to share on these subjects, and with time, I'm sure we will. No, we won't. On the astrology thing, I've actually made a posting explaining why I can no longer embrace a Vedic or any other astrology, which is a translation of a mind-blowing information on this subject, exposing all the Vedic deities as self-appointed false gods who are truly demons, parentheses, soul harvesters. But believe or not, people still ignore that and continue to ask me for Vedic reports. We'll talk more as we move along. I'm downloading and watching now your Saturn video. I wrote back to her, Bonjour Christina. You're dead on about the money thing. It has made slaves out of us all. I didn't put the word us, but us all. For sure. Thank God I'm going to do this. Well, mistake. I meant to write, thank God I'm not going to do this for life. If I had the financial knowledge that I have now, that I didn't learn in school, college, or graduate school, I would have been out a long time ago. Thank you for taking interest in my work. You're going to help spread the message in the universe. Certain frequencies, like ours, are denser than others. I wrote 8, but it should be denser. It should be are denser than others. Here, not many people are listening. Agbe. Okay, so let's pause here for a little bit because my eyes are getting tired. See if we can. So the video. There's a video. This is a video. Remember, this is a video that I know I saw it on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. Okay. Let me pause this. Okay, so this is her audio, the audio she sent me originally without talking over it. This is the audio that she sent me originally. That didn't have her voice over, addressed me directly. Okay. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just want you to hear the beginning. Again, the title is Truth About Saturn, and YouTuber Triple Cross, aka Agbe Benipout.
Agbe, I am here watching this video that you sent me. Thank you so much for sending all these videos. And pardon my English is not perfect, okay? I try to make it though. So if I make mistakes, just don't mind them, please. I could hear you all day. I absolutely love the way you talk, how clear you can explain things and your ideas. But I have a confession to make.
Okay, so what I noticed was that she was laying it on thick, kissing ass hard, lip service. So one of the things about self-improvement or just, being wise is, people can insult you, or people can flatter you in order to get what they want. I saw through this right away. And so you'll see, you're here, that her approach is Saturn. She uses Saturn to approach. So that was the whole point of the whole thing to begin with. She was never interested in joining me to start a business. And that was the first time. That was the first time I ever mentioned anything about anybody joining me to be part of life insurance. And so in one of her videos, she claims, I don't know if I'll be able to find it. I tried, I didn't see it. She claimed, one of her video attacks on me, she claims that life insurance, that she didn't see how it's an investment, even though I explained it. When there's a cash component of a policy and you grow it and it gives you interest, it's called an investment. So even this lie is not going to work. The video that she posted was harassment and something else. So let's hear a little more.
As I am watching this your video, I had to pause here at this point at minute 10:47 seconds when you started talking about Saturn. And I have to make a comment here. And well, you invite ideas, and at some point we all have to...
No. I invite truth. Okay? Let's not pretend that everything that people say is always an opinion. That's bullshit. There's no such thing as your truth, my truth. That does not exist. It does not exist. There's only opinions, okay, and the truth. Oh yeah. Now, I was, for the life insurance, there was a big event the other day. I forgot who made a comment. Somebody was quoting, someone else about the fact that there's only the truth and everything else is an opinion. People twist it. I'm like, finally, somebody has it right. Because that's how people stay in hell. They keep twisting things as if they don't have a light inside, as if they don't have a higher self inside that guides them. So only an aspect of them is always hiding behind lies and twisted lunacy. Saturn is a good place. Don't people wear rings to keep things in place? A friend has said that. Isn't a ring to hold something? Isn't that what Saturn is? The ring, something to keep something in place. Why do you need to keep something in place if it's not dangerous, if you don't need to contain it? If the souls in that planet, in that realm, are so peaceful, why do you need a ring to contain it? There are two possibilities. One, the souls are very dark and must be contained. It must be controlled. Or two, the souls on that planet are very light and they are source players that the dark cabal is trying to control. But guess what? Out of those two options, only one option is really the truth if you look at it a little deeper. If that world were really full of source players, like, very bright beings, you're going to have a very difficult time keeping them under lock. All you need is a minority of them to wake the rest of them up. So really, there's only one strong possibility. That is, it's a very dark planet. And I don't know if Christina, where her motive is for lying about this, other than the fact that she's part of the control system with the one eye symbol here. Okay, so a little more.
Agree to disagree if that will be our case. That will not change at all what I have seen you already talk.
Okay, more bullshit. I don't care if you are right or wrong. Okay, let me rephrase that. I care about the fact that you're telling the truth. I don't care about your opinion of it, how you feel about it. So if it turns out that I'm incorrect, then that's my business. So if you listen, people in this realm, in this frequency, listen, how many people actually watch my videos? I don't even give very few views. How many times have I failed in life in terms of work or professionally? Okay, I can list it's quite a few, right? Including the life insurance thing that it didn't even get off the ground, right? But let's focus on the books, since I'm surprised Christina didn't use that against me already. That was a huge failure. It was a huge failure where I spent so much money, and in my opinion, it's a lot of money, about $15,000. I kept hoping, thinking that, I can make some money off of, putting out the information, right? And it didn't happen, right? So I was like, okay, I'll leave it on Amazon. It's already there. If I take it down, what's the point? I could take it down, but I already paid for it. So once in a while, I'll get a notice I don't think I've gotten more than 10 or 12 notices that somebody bought a book. How much do I get? $3, $3.50. So what's the big deal? And you get $3, and so how much total? Maybe I'm guessing here. So I might get like $200. So why would I even respond to the messages? So I get messages, like email messages, that Amazon tried to put the money in my account, but they had the wrong account number. I've been getting that for years, and I sporadically, right? So I ignored it because I know that there's no way, and this frequency where people don't want to wake up, forget it. So listen, that whole life insurance bullshit Christina tried to pull. He's a scammer trying to use his channel to get people to get into life insurance. Dude, I just got the license a few months ago. When have I ever mentioned life insurance other than just like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago? I mean, do you think anyone who is listening is going to buy that bullshit? And then you go back and you twist the words. The reason why you're being exposed, Christina, is because you're a danger. You're dangerous to the universe. People, Saturn is a big planet, frequency. Okay? There are people out there, not just this frequency, but the entire universe, who are dependent on having the proper information, which there aren't very many people telling 100% truth, and you're adding to it. So how does that help us? How does that help the overall universal whatever totality awaken? It doesn't. So that's why I've decided I'm gonna keep exposing you one way or another. Do you think this is the only channel that I can use? Seriously? Okay, whatever. So Saturn. Now, who knows after the Saturn exposure? I mean, who knows what else she was going to be up to? Okay, so basically, this lady was caught because I had bits and pieces of visions that showed her location briefly, and I knew she was sent to corrupt my work. I don't know if she's aware of it, because sometimes thoughts can be put into these deceivers' minds to do things that they themselves at the conscious level may not be aware of. So I thought, but I know for sure she's part of the cabal, for sure. She's not someone to be trusted, and she cannot be allowed to continue spreading lies and thinking that she can take down every single video. The only reason why I took down the last video is because I was making this particular video more extensive and more detailed, and removing all the things that might cause YouTube to remove it. And by the way, some of your videos will be coming down soon, because I filed complaints as well against you, Christina.
Walking and exposing, and I was always in front of me. And
oh, this is good. The information, right?
in shock. I really was. But then it didn't take much. It was like, you just flip a switch in my mind, and suddenly I could see so clear what was always in front of me.
Okay, so she can see so clearly after watching my videos, right? The transgender videos, and she could see clearly. But then her last video, titled "Harassment" and something else, she was speaking highly. You could see she was hiding behind her words. That she wasn't. She implied that she didn't really learn anything. The videos didn't really help her. So here she's saying the opposite. I was shocked, but then I could see clearly. Really?
And
okay, so I'm gonna stop it there. If you want to go and watch it for yourself, you can. It's on her website. In addition to, that's a huge mistake that she made. That this video is definitely coming down. I'll tell you that. You want to see? You want to see? You click on it. You click on it. Right on her website, YouTube channel. As soon as you click on it, it brings you to her WordPress. It brings you to her WordPress. Yep. So because the slanderous comment / videos are on YouTube now, YouTube has to pay attention to this, as YouTube across aka a nutcase in the insults. So this is how. So again, let's continue. I think that the break is over here. Let's continue. About 5 pages left. Okay, so she continues. August 24, 2020. Bonjour, Hagbe. I love French, by the way. Took classes during my growing up in Brazil, but I forgot most of what I learned because I never practiced. But I could understand quite a lot back then. Indeed, money and many other things are seducements of enslavement, of which the events to come will free us all from it, and many other evil done on this planet, Earth, and to humanity. While listening to your video about Saturn, I was led to make some comments regarding the planet Saturn, which I recorded in a 30-minute video to share with you. That was the video that I was just playing. And I just posted on my personal YouTube channel. Did I miss something? She posted it originally on her YouTube channel. I missed this. Wait, so I can't download it. Okay, so it's not fair use. It's not fair. It's her video, I guess. It's not fair use. Okay, I have 4 other channels. Yeah, you do. Please listen to them when you find the time and let me know what you think. The video is unlisted, and here's the link. I know, she's right. It's unlisted. All right. Boa Tarja Agbe. She writes, I love your response. She's talking about something is off. It's not synchronized here. Okay, I'm missing something. I'm missing an email that I sent her. Okay, anyway, this whole video is getting too long. I'll just explain it. In that email, I said to her that she tried to explain to me how Saturn is an innocent, benign was the word she kept using, was a benign planet frequency, and that religions have portrayed it as a bad thing, and secret societies. Again, you put a ring around something to hold it in place for a reason, okay? If there are positive entities in that world, if they're powerful, they will escape whether you like it or not. Okay? So there is a force there. And I know that some of you have had personal experiences. I can't tap into my astral travels to tell you precisely. So that's why I was like, why is this lady saying this? But then you'll see later that she made some other mistakes. So it wasn't just Saturn that was a problem. It was she was trying to sneak in more and more information, the big idea information, to confuse the vast majority of us. Anyway, so in that video, in that email that I sent, in my email response that I wrote to her, I said to her that, listen, I'm willing to keep an open mind. You said that it's a benign planet. I don't have any direct memory recall about Saturn, but this is based on what I have gathered, exposing people, contradicting themselves. But that's what I told her. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, if I wondered if I were being deceived, and it turned out I was being deceived. I don't like being deceived, and so hence you're being exposed, lady. Boa Taja Agbe. I love your response. She loves the response that I said that I'll keep an open mind. I love your response, and I felt her calm. It was a calm. I felt it directly, energetically, across whatever she was. She was calm because she thought she had won me over through deception. I love your response, and it's in line with what I expected, but not me exposing you, though, right? Indeed, we must use our intuition, which is that soundless voice within that, to me, never lies. It always guides me into the right path, and it screams in the form of utter discomfort, a depression of sorts, if the path or information is not the right one for me. I've been this way since I was a child, and used to advise my seamstress, now deceased, mother of people and things she should be careful of. And I was never wrong in those childlike assessments about Saturn. Mr. Domingo's Yetzi is the most reliable source of extraterrestrial information I found, and I highly recommend his books. I have his first book posted on my website in the form of exclusive content, and I will give you access to it so you can start there. The translated title of his first book is What the Extraterrestrials Think and Expect of Us. His second book is entitled, she meant to write titled, The DNA of the Spirit and the Extraterrestrials. Also my own translation. The information is absolutely amazing and literally out of this world. I learned truth of the planet through him, and I bet you'll be amazed. Indeed, Saturn, according to him and his contact, is a benign planet inhabited by benign beings, highly evolved spiritually and technologically. We, humans, are the weed of this solar system, along with the inhabitants of Pluto and of FESP, F-E-S-P, which is the worst of all the planets in our solar system, being inhabited by troglodytes, as Troglodytes, types of beings cannibalizing each other, and to where some humans and the half-humans, half-lizards will go after the passage of Nibiru, soon to happen. Our energy determines... I thought Nibiru already happened. Our energy determines our next destination. I'm attaching an image digitized by me and handwritten by Mr. Yetzi through channeled ET messages, which depicts this planetary transmigration. Saturn has been stolen by religions to be used as a personification of evil, as I explained in the video commentary I made, which I'll filter off your information in a separate edition, just to share what I know about Saturn with others. Mercury, as well as has been used by the same evil religious leaders to create a personification of Buddha, which is actually a demon disguised as a saint. When they say the devil comes dressed as an angel of light, they didn't lie, as they must abide to the laws of the universe, which is based on free will. She continues. So, they have to tell you what they are doing, but they do it in perverted ways, and we accept as truth, and that's our agreement with it. Our acceptance of the lies, which is then perpetuated through eons by our ignorant acceptance of them. This is important. I'm going to pause here. So, what she's doing is going to create chaos and darkness for eons, beyond millions and billions of years. That's what eons mean. So this is why people like this, like Christina, Lumina publications are dangerous. Let me continue with her email. Everything in all earthly religions are lies and deceptions, including Christina. That the last part was my add-on. No exception. Even God has been portrayed, equalized as the devil that has taken over leadership of our reality. Read here in this my translation who/what God really is. As Mr. Yetzi explains in the most precise and marvelous way I've seen. Another author of spiritual teachings that I highly recommend is Robert Shapiro. He also channels ETs and has shared the most amazing information in English. Okay, I'm going to pause. Robert channeling ETs. Seriously? Channeling is dangerous? Channeling is dangerous. And I don't trust it. So, that's another red flag. I've been learning, I'm continuing her email. I've been learning from him for a few years now, and he's the only one, along with Seth, S-E-T-H, that has survived in my list of spiritual teachers. Seth, really interesting. About the planets, she writes. In fact, per Mr. Yetzi, there are only these three that I mentioned, Terra, Pluto, and Thesp. In this solar system, there are many other solar systems in the universe that are inhabited by very negative beings. All the others, including Sun, and all beings in highly positive Sun. Seriously? The Sun doesn't exist. Who do you think you're fooling? The Sun does not exist. People just don't know that yet. What we get as Sun is just our energy being recycled and used against us. There's no red ball in the sky. It does not exist. That's not an opinion. Are all beings including Sun, are all benign and highly positive. But the perfect universe is a perfect... Oh, this is good. Pay attention to this. She says, but the perfect universe is a perfect balance of negative and positive energies. We can't have too much of either one, else it becomes imbalanced and thus sick. Woo! Somebody stop this lady. So, it's like saying peace is too much. You can't have too much of peace. You need some violence. You need some chaos. You need a war. Because peace, as an enduring, everlasting thing, is no good. You have to offset it. It's like the yin yang. You have the yin yang. You need both to survive. Oh, lady, I made videos exposing this. Another major lie. Another lie. She continues, this is what has happened to Earth, which is very much behind its evolution cycle, because the negative energies have been entrapped and forced here, so they can avoid their own destruction, as I mentioned in the video. But this is ending now. With the approach in Nibiru, Mr. Yetzi calls it Siderius in his books. Other author has called her Colobus. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that word. The Bible calls it absento, as they can't lie 100% and must tell us what they are doing in Portuguese. And its passage will reset the planet with the new civilization, as 90% of humanity will perish, been taken from here. I'll share more as we move along. I'm excited to be part of this waking up journey, Chris. Okay. I wrote to her. This is 8:24. Bom dia. If you ever watch my latest video titled MGTOW Sandman and NOLA Girl 504, you'll see that I made an attempt to speak Portuguese at the beginning of the video. Actually, all I said was bonjour. Your English is very good. I don't know if I could actually read in Portuguese if I were to get the books, but I noticed that when I made the effort, I picked it up pretty quickly. I will definitely explore everything you said in the video you sent me. I just finished watching it. I need time to digest it. I am really not partial to much, except for the things I know for sure through intuition, because it's definitely a rigged grand game we are playing. So, with that said, thank you for sharing. If you notice, and I'd don't think you have watched all the video related to Saturn, but in any case, the information I put out was based on the control opposition contradicting themselves. One thing for sure, they, parentheses, Fleur Brun, Savan Beaumar, Savan, and the other whose name I have forgotten for now, are absolutely no good. So if we have been played and we are fooled to believe that Saturn is all bad, I have no problem correcting it. Okay, this is the email that I thought I had lost. It's good, in fact, because I have been trying to dig deeper into this whole Saturn thing, but the only information I could get was what was in this world. At the conscious mind level, when I was surveying the universe last year, I believe I couldn't tell you which was Saturn and which was not. I am married to deepening my awareness. Now, I have to uncover? That makes no sense. I have to uncover. Okay, that's a mistake. Now I have to uncover this for myself somehow with what you provided. When you know something at the intuitive level, and if you're honest with yourself, you really know. Do you know what I mean? I remember Source telling me, when you speak, you will speak 100% truth. You will be heard across the frequencies. This is my Source speaking, okay? So, in that spirit, let's get it. Perhaps taking your recommendations and checking out the information would jog my memory beyond the veil. You can never tell. I hope it does. For believing things simply without the intuitive backup, higher self-knowing, is like a sort of religion. I have always known this to be true. Cool. Let's explore Saturn. I'm sending you this message from my main account because it seems to work better or perhaps faster. By the way, if you're going to check out the Zoom presentation tonight, use the same code. She said she was going to check out the Zoom. It changes, then I will let you know. Okay. Thank you for being part of the team to make the universe a better place. Agbe. Wow. And she only posted 3, huh? She wrote back. Christina wrote back, oh wow, I know it's too much to digest, but I highly recommend the videos by Thomas Williams. If you listen to just one, you will feel like you need to listen to nothing else, as what he shares will literally leave you in a mental comatose of sorts. He explains all. Ayahuasca and where it truly takes us is among his information. I actually sent a piece of information that I was meant to be sent to a friend, accidentally to her, and that's what she's quoting. Oh my God. Quoting ayahuasca. He also explains the source, and let me reread that. If you listen to just one, you will feel like you need to listen to nothing else, as what he shares will literally leave you in a mental comatose of sorts. He explains all. Ayahuasca and where it truly takes us is among his information. He also explains the source and roots of religions and civilizations, who the hybrid beings, members of our government, all over this world truly are, and what they are doing and why. He has a weekly show and a must-listen series, which I mirrored in my video library of my site. I haven't heard all his videos yet, which are video format of his podcast, because they are too long, at least 2 hours each, and the information is hard to digest all at once because it truly numbs you. You can find them here on my site or directly his YouTube channel under his must-listen playlist. Saturn has been stolen by religion to be used as a personification of evil, as I explained in the video commentary I made, which I'll filter out off your info in a separate edition just to share what I know about Saturn with others. Mercury as well has been used by the same evil religious leaders to create a personification of Buddha. I read that before. I don't know why. Oh, I know what happened. Because like the previous email attaches to the new one. Okay, so she continues. This was the 27th. Since you didn't finish, this is okay. So now you can see Christina's pissed. since you didn't finish your dirty job, you mean because I'm exposing you and you just were caught off guard. She writes, since you didn't finish your dirty job, I decided to help you out and do it for you. So all our exchanges, read that again. Since you didn't finish your dirty job, I decided to help you out and do it for you. So all our exchange messages showing all that was actually said are now posted on the open net for all to see who you really are. Nope. If anything, it shows who you really are. This video, it's a bit long. I found the last video, the video that I was alluding to for a while. It's called Exhibit 8, number 8, harassment and threats. That's actually coming from her, not me. And this is the video that she made. Another video. Okay.
Some kind that you have to bring people in to invest, and the more people you bring in, which you will be able to read in this blog posting that I made, in case if you care.
Let's go back to the beginning. Regarding
this YouTuber owner of this channel called Triple Cross, and he has another channel called Triple Cross 2.
Well, I actually have more than that. I also have one in Spanish and so forth.
And his name is Agbi.
Yeah, don't wear it out.
I have more details of this incident on my personal blog, and I am leaving the link below for those watching this interested in knowing more details about this.
Okay, so that's where she goes. She went wrong. You cannot, if you provide this as proof and you're slandering someone, this is where, as soon as she made that mistake, I knew I had her. Okay, you click on it, you see the insults. A nutcase, right? Okay, so YouTube is going to see that, and they're taking it down, because I did a lot less than that. I mentioned her name, and YouTube took on my video, so I expect YouTube to take this video and the other one down as well. So this lady doesn't really say anything. She just talks about whatever, if you want to see it. So she puts a link to it. So she doesn't want any of the videos that I made of her to stay in the system, to be in the system, to be on YouTube. But yeah, she wants to go around making false claims. So in any case, that's all I got. I mean, so basically you have a lady who's part of the cabal. She got caught through intuition and through just basic logic, and who was spewing out a lot of lies, mainly a few major lies that will hold you, that will keep you in hell. We talked about the yin yang nonsense. You need evil to have good, right? Basically, that Saturn is a good place, a benign place. So that's what I remember. So overall, there was with the whole thing with the channeling too, possession. That's all that is. So in any case, we'll see what happens with this. I did the best that I could to put it all together.